Actually, this was the purpose of the sending of the prophets. To establish just social order in this world. Why? Basically, the aim is that the people, the human beings, should be able to love their Lord. That's the aim of our life. But in a wrong system, exploitative system, repressive system, great majority of people are reduced to the position of beasts of burden. They have no time. They have to invest every drop of their energy only to sustain themselves. This is what Shah Waliullah Delvi said, in his book, Hujjatullah al-Baligha. Wherever there is wrong system of distribution of wealth, it's a two-edged sword cutting both sides. Because if the system is wrong, unjust distribution of wealth, on the one side there will be accumulation of wealth. More than they need, accumulation. On the other side there will be want and hunger. Where there is want and hunger, the Prophet himself said, كَادَ الْفَقْرُ أَن يَكُونَ كُفْرًا. This faqr, this want and need and hunger, it takes a man very near to kufr. He has no time to talk to Allah. No time to read the book of Allah. He is so much engrossed and depleted of all his energies, only to maintain himself. Shah Waliullah used the word beasts of burden. And on the other side, there are luxuries, because accumulation of wealth. What will be the result? So rectify the system so the maximum number of people can have time, peace of mind. They get time to remember their Lord. They have time to sit alone and have a direct communion with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. If they cannot do it, most of the people, if they are reduced to the position of beasts of burden, so that is actually the biggest mistake, biggest wrong in this world. So to establish a just social order, please again, you focus your eyes on the wordings. لَقَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا رُسُلَنَا بِالْبَيِّنَاتِ. We sent our messengers with clear signs and clear teachings, you may add, so that both the meanings are covered. وَأَنزَلْنَا مَعَهُمُ الْمِيزَانَ كِتَابَ وَالْمِيزَانَ. We sent down the law and the balance. And this law is actually the law for justice. The system of justice can be given only by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because all humans are equally dear to Him. Al-Khalqu Ayalullah. The whole creation is like the family of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. This is an hadith. Now if the capitalists, they are designing the system, they will look to their own interests. They will never keep in mind the interests and benefits of the laborers. And if you give the reins in the hands of the laborers, they will look to their own interests. They will never care for the interests of the capitalist. If a man is given the task to design a social system, family laws, he will look to his interests. He will never be able to appreciate the feelings of the women. And if the women have the authority, they will have something which is always befitting for them. They can never have the feeling of what men have. Only one, and that is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who can give you a balanced system in which there is justice for all. The system of rights and obligations, they go side by side, hand with hand. These are your duties, these are your rights. These are your obligations, this is what you deserve. So a balance between rights and obligations and established just balance, that can be given by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is actually the deen of Allah, to establish it as a social system, just social order. For this purpose we sent our prophets, our messengers.